Why do I ever think it might be different this time? Don't worry about it. I won't make the same mistake twice. It's all right. United will do it against a team where they are fully expected to win and to go and do the job at Old Trafford. Oh, ladies and gents, it's just too much to expect. It really is just too much to expect from this team. I want to support this team. I want to get behind them. I want to see them progressing, taking advantage of an opportunity that's given to you by what else happens in the Premier League. But no. Nope. Not a chance. Why would you ever think, Sam, that United could go and beat West Ham at Old Trafford? A West Ham United team that were only ever going to have a threat from either Bowen or a set piece. Well, how about Bowen and a set piece? That game, it was, I'll be honest, United weren't particularly great in that game anyway, but we had a 1-0 lead. We had the game. It was ours. Nope. You just can't do it. You just can't. Man, seriously. West Ham had not. It's painful how goddamn predictable this team is. You don't want them to be. I don't want them to be. Prove me wrong. Delo scoring a goal. It was a good goal, by the way. Yeah, fine, great. It doesn't matter. People are going to come. I'm guessing people are going to start coming for Ruben Amorim because he made defensive subs. Thought Bruno going for. Fuck that. I can't be asked to talk about the subs in that game. I just want to talk about the players on the pitch. Again, in that first half, Man United, you're at home against a team in the goddamn bottom three. Start slapping them up, man. Puff your chest out. Play with some tempo. My God. Nothing really in the first 25 minutes. We got a little bit better towards the end of the second half. But second half goes on. Again, it wasn't that great. But a little bit of fortune. It goes to Delo. It was a good finish. Team's all G'd up. Everyone's running down there. Support. Oh, well done, Delo. Yeah, well done. You're good. You're good that. That's all right, lads. You can see a game out. No, you can't. No, you can't. You can come from 1-0 down away at a ground that you haven't won in 5 years. But then a few days later, the idea of just doing the job properly. And no one expected or needed that game to be, oh, man, look at this, the game of the year. And fucking nobody needed that. We just needed another Sunderland. Just get the job done. Just be professional. Just make it like a bottom of the match of the day. That's right. Oh, United won 2-0. That was boring, wasn't it? That's all we needed it to be today. You just couldn't do it. Man, I took the piss out of Arsenal for like when they became like a set-piece team. It feels like we've got no sort of attacking threat other than set-piece. I know we scored from a non-set piece there, but it's just... we have just thrown away 5 points at home, one against an Everton team with 10 men for 80 minutes, and we lose the game. United were given an absolute, I'll be honest, a get-out-of-jail card with this. For this game to exist at Old Trafford 2 game weeks later, in the same time when Liverpool have drawn, and Chelsea have lost, and Brighton have lost, and Sunderland have dropped points too. And to go and not take advantage of that opportunity after throwing the other one away, and you wonder why the fans are booing at full time. Every single fan, apart from the away, wants to support these players inside Old Trafford. Well, stop proving us right. For the love of God. I'm bored of it. I'm genuinely angry, man. I'm angry that just, again, they just lived up to horrible expectations. They really did, man. Ahmad was the bright spark in the first half. And Bumo, the balls weren't sticking to his foot. We don't have it. Because every single game, we bypassed the midfield. I can't even be asked to talk about specifics, tactics. He should have gone here. Sub should have come off there. I'm just looking at these players and I'm looking at them going, mate, give over. Seriously. It doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't even matter what you do away at Anfield. Winning away at Anfield is only as good as putting away teams that you should be slapping up at home. Because if you don't do that, the successes that you've had at Selhurst Park and Anfield in tough games, it means sweet FA. United in games where we're expected to have the cojones, we're expected to have the ball, and we're expected to swing it around, slap you, score a couple, get the crowd G'd up, play a little bit of a higher tempo with the crowd energy. They just can't do it. Just the energy just leaves them. The impetus leaves them. And you might... What were the subs? It was Ugarte who came on. And who else was it? Ugarte came on to play alongside Casemiro, and Mount came on for Cunha. I think Mount for Cunha understood. Cunha didn't look completely... You know what really pissed me off in that game? Right? From an attacking perspective. I rarely saw... obviously, Wan-Bissaka had an absolute worldie. Yeah. And by the way, that was a... Why on earth... I'm guessing... It's just how referees go. It was an obvious second yellow. It was a red card. Complete red card. But because the ball went forward and then Shaw got a yellow, I think, for taking Bowen down, what, they just forget that second yellow card existed? I don't know. But Cunha and Mbumo, well, Cunha more so, rarely did we get the ball to him in a position where he had tempo, where he could run into a little 5 yards of space and then be trying to jink through. Just no tempo was with him. Every time he had the ball, it was kind of stopping and facing. Mate, you can have a go at Amorim if you want to. You can have a go at subs if you want to. But it just stinks, man. It just stinks. This United team is just... It doesn't matter how much good we do in individual games. Maybe where we're unexpected, we've still got that underdog mentality. We're still good at, all the results we've had this season. We probably would have lost that at Anfield before. Yeah, we probably would have. We probably would have lost that away at Forest. Yeah, we probably would have. We probably would have lost that away at Spurs and Palace. Yeah, we probably would have. But it doesn't fucking matter if you can't do that at home against West Ham and bloody Everton. That's the bottom line. Constant 1 step forward, 2 steps back, 3 steps forward, 4 steps back, 2 steps forward, 3 steps back. I'm pissed off with how painfully predictable it was. I didn't want it to happen. I felt like tonight could be different. But no. Similar story to Everton. More points dropped in a game where we should just have not dropped points. West Ham, bang average. We, largely, were bang average. But we had the game. We were 1-0 up. It was up to us to see it out. We couldn't see it out. Well done. You're a bunch of whoppers, man. We're probably going to go to Wolves. I don't know. Sod knows what's going to happen against Wolves. A Wolves team that's been awful under Rob Edwards. We're probably going to get a draw against United as well, because that's what we like doing. Dropping points in games where we should be winning.